Hi, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, thank you very much for all your love and support for giving to this channel. If you have not subscribed this channel till now, please do it now. Today we are going to discuss Linux or Unix basic commands with examples. First command is ls. ls means listing. Okay, it lists information about the files or the current directory by default. Like we have used the ls command here, so it will show you the directory name and file name. Like here is in blue color there is a directory name. These all are directory with the blue color, but file name is with the white color, test file. Okay, and we also use various option with the listing command, like hyphen a we use, hyphen h we use, hyphen l we use, hyphen r or hyphen t. We can use all these options together as well. Hyphen a is used to show all the file including hidden file also. Okay, hidden files are start with the period symbol, and hyphen h will show you the storage size of the file. Like we have file like 1 KB or 234 MB, 2 GB, so hyphen h option will show you the size of the file. And hyphen l will show you the long listing for the file. Like we have used here only ls, so it will show you the name of the directory, all the or the file name. But if you will use the hyphen l, it will show you the long detail. And r is used for reverse order, means if you are sorting, okay, then like first it will show you the latest created file, and then it will show you the old created file. Okay, and hyphen t will sort the date, file base or directory based on the modification time. Okay, and like we have used ls hyphen l. L is used for long listing formatting, and h is used for size. Okay, size of the file or directory. T is used for sort, and r is used for reverse. We can use these together as well. And ls hyphen a is used for to show you the hidden file as well. Okay, hidden file as well. Like ls we have used the command, so it show you the directory and the test file. But if we are going to use hyphen ls hyphen ltrh and the test file name, like you want to show the see the detail of the test file, so you will use their test file, and it will show you the like permission here. These are the hyphen rwxr hyphen xr hyphen x. These are the permission. And like their one root 10 GB, it says 10 GB storage size, and then their date come and then file name. So like first rwx is used for public permission, and next rx is used for the group permission. Okay, and next rx is used for public permission. Like we have right here, like for admin it is rwx, and for group it is rx, and it is for rx. It means r means read, write and execute, means for admin it has all access. Like so how it's means permission define it will be defined with the number. Like one is used for execute, two is used for write, four is used for read. Like for it read write x, so we have used for admin here, like read is 4, and write is 2, and execute is 1, so it will become 7. And it like for group it is read 4, and then execute is 1, so it is 5. And for like public it is also same, 4 plus 1 equal to 5. But we want for public only read access. Okay, so and for group we want read and write access only. So for that we need to use this command chmod command, and then there will be number come, and there then your test file. on which you want to run. Like we want to for admin read write and execute access, so it will become 7. And for group rw means 4 plus 2, it means read access is 4 and write access is 2, so it will come here 4 plus 2, so it will become 6. And for public has a read access, so we will give 4 only. So hyphen 764. And so it will its access means permission will be changed like this: rwx for public, sorry, admin, and then rw is for the group, r is for public. Okay, if you will see this file again with the command hyphen ls hyphen ltrh test file, and ls hyphen capital R, this command will show you all the files and the folder, not only in the directory but also in the subdirectory. Like first dr, this is permission and file type. It will show you the, if you have d here, it means it is directory. Okay, and if it has my hyphen anything, so it is file. And 32 is used for memory block. Okay, and mfg next is owner or creator of the file. Next mfg user group of the file, in which group it is creating. And next is storage space, how much byte it file has taken. And next is the date when it is created. And next is the where it is created. It will show you the directory name, like it is dot here, so it is created at the home. And next command is pwd, print name of the current work or working directory, is present working directory. Like we have shown pwd, we have executed, so it will show you the home, means home directory only. Like for change directory, if you want to go in any other directory, so you need to use cd command. For that, like you want to, you first you went somewhere in directory, if you want to come again to this directory, so you have to use the cd command. If you will cd, so you will come at the home. Like first you were at mfg and then prod. Okay, so if you want to go at this home directory at once, so you need to use cd command, or you can use cd tilde sign, space tilde sign, and then press enter, so you will go at the home home directory. And like if you want to go to any my directory, so you have to use cd then my directory. Like we have used mfg, and first we were at this, and then we went this in this directory, my directory, after running this command. And if you want to come out of this my directory, then you have to use the cd hype dot two time dot means period. Okay, then we will come it mfg prod, mean one time. And if you want to come two time out of this directory, so like we want to come out of this as well, so we need to give here like two time dot hype slash dot slash, so it will come to home. And next command is cp, means copy files and directory. So like copy file dot text content to the file copy dot text. So like it is we are copying cp command we are using, so dot text we can copy here. And if we want to copy this file anywhere else in some directory, so we can do this as well. If like we want to copy this file in the previous directories, like dot previous means previous two directory, in previous two directory means you will come out of the two directory, and then you can copy this file as well. And move mv command is used for move or rename the file. Like rename file name file.txt to node.txt. So mv file.txt to node.txt, so it name will change this node.txt, or you can say it is rename or move file.txt into other directory with node.txt. You can also move the file.txt with in another directory as well. Like these are the directory to subdirectory, so it will copy there as well. And next command is touch. Touch is used for change file timestamp for existing file or create a new file with 0 byte. Like touch file.txt. If file doesn't exist, it will create a 0 byte. Cat, concatenate file and print on the standard output. So it is used for like for display the content of the file, for copy the file of the file, copy one file to another file. Okay, and combine the two file into one file, and create for creating the one text file. Like we can, here we will see the data of the file, cat space file dot text. Okay, it will show you the content of the file on the terminal. And override content to file dot text. If you want to override for the file, so there is some data previously there, so you have to give like cat angle bracket file dot text. Then you have to type like my you want to override with this, my file name is mainframe group. Okay, then you need to press control plus D, so it will come out of the this this executing current process. Okay, and like if you want to append something to this file dot text, then you need to use double angle bracket. Like you want to append good, so you will append. If you will cat this file again, so it will show you my name is mainframe group, and next line good, so it will be no, you have data in the file. But cat single bracket file dot text, if it is not previously exist, so it will create new file as well. Okay, and then you can write your content in this, and you can come out with the help of control plus D keyboard key. Okay, and like if you want to combine two files into a single file, so you need to use cat file1 space file2 angle bracket into the new file, and make directory. If you want to make the directory, you want to create a directory, so you can use like mk directory my directory. Okay, you want to create this directory and create directory within directory, so you can use .p as well, my directory note. So notes directory will create into the my directory. For creating multiple directory, you can use any number of directory. Like you will use one command only, mkdir, then direct 1, direct 2, direct 3, you can give direct 4, so it will create like this 4 directory. And rm is for remove files or directory. Like rm file dot text file2 dot text, it will remove both the file at once. If you want to delete one file, you can give one. You want to give two file, you can give two also, so it will delete like this. If you want to delete file forcefully, like you have not permission to delete any file, so you can delete that using the hyphen f option. Okay, and remove directory and their content recursively, so you can use here minus r as well, which means which have files into the directory, and in file there is content, so you can use minus r as well. And remove empty directory. For removing empty directory, you can use rmdir directory name. And ln makes link between files, means create symbolic link, like it will create the shortcut file in the window, like 415 ln hyphen s file dot text, like directory name and then file dot text. Okay, and create a hard link like another copy of the file, ln file dot text my directory not file dot text, so it will create another file or copy of this file. And like head is used for the output the first part of the file, display first 10 row, means if you will use head then file dot text, so it will show you the first row of the file, first row of the file. Okay, and if you want to see like 15 row, so you need to give here 15 hyphen n, display first n file, so head hyphen 15, then your file name, so it will show you the first 15 file. And tail is also one command which is used for output the last part of the file. Like you want to see last 10 files, so you can give tail files dot text, And if you want to see n number of last file, you can give tail hyphen n file dot text. If you want to see middle 30 file, okay, middle n file, so you need to give like tail, you want to see hyphen 30 mean 30 middle record to file dot text, and then this symbol will come, and then head my hyphen 30 file dot text, then this, and then tail will come. So it will show you the middle middle 30 row of the file. And wc, it is used for print new line word byte count for each file, like print byte. If you want to print the byte count, you can use wc hyphen c file dot text. And you want to print the character, so you can use wc hyphen m files dot text. If you want to print lines count, so this means basically this is very much used, wc hyphen l files dot text. So it will show you the count of the record into a file. Okay, this command. And if you want to see how many word exist into the file, you can use hyphen w as well. If you want to see length of the longest record, you can use hyphen capital hyphen l with the wc command. And vi is also tool which use in some like some version, like we have putty, I have used putty. I can browse through the vi visual editor through as well my file, like vi, I want to browse this file, I can use vi. Or I can use here ispf also, means I in putty it ispf also exists, putty version. Okay. And like view file as read only, so you can view also file read only. The more command also exists. More command is a pager utility used to view text in the terminal window, one page or screen at a time. Use case is more dot file text. Okay, it will show you the means pager type, one page or screen at a time. And date is used for print the date of current date. Okay. And calendar also we use, so calendar use for display you the calendar date, you can say. And if you want to see who is current user using, so you can use w also, w, then it will show you the current username. Okay, you can use also uname, at some place it run like uname also. And if you want to see all the details, so you can use hyphen a, means all, you can use hyphen all also. And locate command is used to find the file, means it like it is present anywhere else, and at any location in the linux or in the server. So it will locate that file and show you the at what place it exists. Okay, you do not need to come out of the current directory, it will show you the out of directory as well. Okay, like where you can use locate file dot text, it will show you the out of directory as well if it is exist. Okay, means it will show you, it will search all the place of the server. So it will search the file and print the location of the file to at the terminal. And ignore case also we use hyphen I. ps is used to show the current process, means what current process we are running into the terminal. To see every process on the system using standard ps hyphen e we can use. Okay. And there is something bst syntax, so we can use that for axu to see every process. And top command is display linux tasks, means what are the tasks we have done in the, means in the our terminal. Okay. And kill is used to for kill the running existing process, so we can use kill process id number, we can give like kill, we can you kill, and then process like our process number is 124, so it will, if we press enter, it will kill that process. Okay, if you have like browse any file, if you get the process number of that file, process id of the number for that file, so you, if you will kill that process, so that file will also close automatically if someone has opened that file also. df is used to show the system disk space usage, Like if df hyphen use, it will show you the means region, what the space, which region has how much it is used, means it is used for space. It will give the space information of the means region, how much, like 2 TB use or 3 TB use. It will show you the means it is like there are 3 TB but 2 TB is used. Okay, so it is 1 TB is exist. So like how much file has used space, so you can use deu hyphen s file also. Or you want to so see the size of the old file existing, so you can use du hyphen sh space star. And you like you want to display the amount of free and use memory in the system, so you can use the free command. And ssh, this is also one command, open ssh client. So it, like if you are at any other region in this current linux, you want to go to the other username or other remote host, so you can use this command also. And like this is also scp is also with secure copy, remote file copy program. And manual is used to, help, means it is for help, means manual, it full form is manual, this is manual command. Okay, like if you want to see manual, you want to see the ls command. Okay, you want to find the help for ls command, so you will write the manual hyphen ls. So it will show you the all option that I have shown, to you in first slide, in first command you can say. Like it will show you the all command at with the explanation. Okay, like man ls scp du. If you want to know about this, about any transition, you can use manual man command. And su substitute user, like you means if you want to log in with another username, so you can use the su hyphen username, then you need to now enter password. And if you want to exit or want to close the terminal, you can use the exit command, or you can press control d keyword key. And if you want to clear your terminal screen, you can use clear or control plus l shortcut. History command also you can use, means how many command you have used or which command you use, so you can use history command also. For pasting any command into terminal, you need to press control plus shift v, somewhere it is run and somewhere shift plus insert also run. Thank you guys, that's all from my side. Please like the video and subscribe the channel.